students, in the previous video we were studying the chapter The Lost Child. Up till here we have started, and we came to know that the child had lost his parents in the fair, and one kind man held that child, and he was trying to calm him down. The man took him near the balloons, thinking the bright colors of the balloons would distract the child's attention and quieten him. So the man, that person, he took the child to the balloons. So he thought that he would give him balloons so that he would be quiet. Would you like a rainbow colored balloon? He persuasively asked. So requestingly he said that do you like to buy this balloon? So many colors are there. The child turned his eyes from the flying balloons and just sobbed. I want my mother, I want my father. But the child did not want anything. Just one thing he wanted his parents. The man, still trying to make the child happy, bore him to the gate where the flower seller sat. Look, can you smell those nice flowers, child? Would you like a garland to put round your neck? Again again the person was asking him to buy a garland of beautiful flowers, beautiful smelling flowers, but the child was not ready to see anything. The child turned his nose away from the basket and reiterated his sob. I want my mother, I want my father. Again and again, he just wanted his mother and father. Thinking to humor his disconsolate charge by a gift of sweets, the man took him to the counter of the sweet shop. Again, he thought, now he wants some sweets. Maybe he would want some sweets, but the child, again he turned his face from the sweet shop, and he only was crying, and he was just asking for his mother and father. And this story was written by Mulk Raj Anand. So this is a beautiful story. It is telling us, when the child had his parents with him, he wanted everything. He wanted every worldly pleasure. But when he lost his parents in the fair, now he was turning his face from those things. He just wanted his parents. Now, students, we have some questions. We will talk about these questions. I will give you the guidelines so that you will be able to answer these questions. What are the things the child sees on his way to the fair? Why does he lag behind? A list of things we have studied. So, firstly, he saw toys at the shop. Then he saw a flowering mustard field. In the fields, the child saw dragonflies, butterflies fluttering their wings. Then, while walking on the footpath, he was amazed by the insects and worms. When he entered the grove, he saw doves which were cooing. As he neared the village with his parents, he saw huge crowds of people going to the fair. Then the child also came across sweetmeat seller selling sweets like barfi and gulab jamun, and a little farther he came across a flower seller who was selling a garland of gulmohar. Walking ahead, he saw a man selling rainbow color balloons. He also saw a snake charmer who stood playing a flute to the snake. The child keeps lagging behind his parents on the way, and his mother and father have to constantly call him so that he does not lag behind. Why he was lagging behind? Because he was fascinated by all the things he sees on his way. At times he stops to be able to buy toys, and at other times he stops to admire the beauty of the nature, collecting flowers, catching butterflies. So students, next question. In the fair, he wants many things. What are they? Why does he move on without waiting for an answer? So the child wants many things in fair. They are, toys, balloons, sweets from sweetmeat seller, garland of gulmohar, watching the snake charmer playing flute to a snake. He wants a ride to a roundabout. So the boy moved on without waiting for an answer. What is the reason behind that? The reason is because he knew that his request would be denied at each step. Then, when does he realize that he has lost his way? How have his anxiety and insecurity been described? So now He realizes that he has lost his way when, on reaching the roundabout, he stopped to observe it moving in full swing, with men, women, and children enjoying themselves on it. Watching them intently, he turned to his parents to ask for permission to go on the rounds, but there was no reply from them. He turned to look for them, but they were not there. He looked all around, but there was no sign of them. A full deep cry rose within his dry throat, and with a sudden jerk of his body, he ran he ran from where he stood, crying out in real fear, "Mother, father." If you remember, these are the words that were said by that child. His flushed face was convulsed with fear. Panic stricken, he ran from one side to the other, in all directions, knowing not where to go. His yellow turban came untied and his clothes became muddy. Next question we have: why does the lost child lose interest in all the things that he had wanted earlier? That is a very important question. The lost child loses interest in the things that he had wanted earlier because he was panic stricken on being separated from his parents. All he wanted was to be united with them. All the things that attracted him in the fair no longer appealed to him. Now the only thing that mattered is finding his parents. What do you think happens in the end? Does the child find his parents? So what do you think? According to me, in the end, the parents, who continuously keep checking to see that he was with them right from the beginning of their journey, may have suddenly realized that he was missing and come looking for the lost child. The kind and understanding man who tried to console the little boy by offering him various things at the fair may have also asked him for some description of his parents and help him to be united with them. So students, these are the questions. You are supposed to now solve this exercise in your notebook. Extra questions that will be uploaded to your DAV website after your examination, because you are busy in your exams also. Students, revise the chapter, because within the chapter question comes in your examination, comprehension type questions. Thank you students. Have a nice day.